Order.
This government's neglect of the forestry sector has hurt communities, workers, pensioners, and now small companies. Small companies like T&M Logging in Atikokan are owed, in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars by large bankrupt corporations like Abitibi-Bowater and Buchanan Forest Products. The proposed business credit availability program will be not accessible to these smaller companies because they need overdraft limits of at least $400,000 to even apply. Where's the small in small business? Mr. Speaker, bankruptcy laws protect large forestry companies, but what is this government doing to protect small businesses that are getting...
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, this member knows full well that we have reacted to the forestry sector pressures. I can go through a whole list of initiatives that this government has taken, including the access to the $5 billion in new credit that he seems to disparage. We put $170 million to support market diversification, innovation initiatives, which will certainly improve the forest sector in the future. We've extended the accelerated capital cost allowance. We've eliminated tariffs on machinery. We put $1 billion into a community adjustment fund. Mr. Speaker, we're working to get the job done for Canadian forestry.
The Honourable Member for Skeena Bulkley Valley.
Speaker, what's left of the Canadian pulp and paper industry is holding on for dear life. The botched softwood lumber deal, the pine beetle infestation, raw log exports, and the crash in the U.S. housing market. Now, on June 1st, the U.S. will renew its billion-dollar black liquor subsidy to its pulp and paper mills, putting Canadian mills at a massive competitive disadvantage. Canadian pulp and paper companies need a level playing field. Does this government plan to fight this U.S. subsidy, match it, or will it admit it has no plan at all for Canadian forestry products?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Natural Resources.
Mr. Speaker, we understand that this subsidy has had an adverse effect on our forestry communities and our forestry pulp industry, and we are moving ahead to deal with that. The Minister has talked to Stephen Chu in the United States about this issue. But, Mr. Speaker, everything that we have done, the NDP have opposed. They've opposed the EI extensions. They've opposed the Community Adjustment Fund. They've opposed the market development. They've opposed the new technology and transition. Everything that they stand for is opposed to progress in the forestry sector.
Honourable
The Honourable Member for